Hello everyone, welcome to Conversations with Sakina and your weekly tarot forecast for the week of December 2nd through December 8th of 2024. Here in front of us we have pile 1, pile 2, and pile 3. Pile 1 has quartz crystal with a baby growth. You see the baby growth? We have Labradorite. You can see the gorgeousness of that for pile 2. And we have Amethyst. So choose the pile 1, pile 2, pile 3, or choose the stone or both, and use the timestamps in the description box below to go to that reading. See you there. Hello, Pile 1. Welcome to your weekly tarot forecast for December 2nd through the 8th. You've chosen the pile with the quartz crystal with the baby. We'll set that over here for now. And the first card we're going to see here is going to be the theme of this week for you. And then we'll get some more information. So we have the High Priestess. This is a week of information. This is a week of mystery. It's a week of perhaps noticing some valuable insight that you never really knew before. It's about perhaps looking into your clairvoyance, the C's, clairvoyance, clairaudience, clairsentience, maybe further things coming forth for you. It is going to be different for everyone for the week. We are all different people. So let's get a bigger look here with the other cards. So we have the Ace of Pentacles, 3 of Pentacles, Page of Wands, the She, or Temperance, and the Earth Mother, or the Queen of Pentacles. All right, so if you see, we have 3 pentacles through these 5 cards. So this is obviously about your life, obviously about some kind of earthly resource, such as your work, your money, your just resources in general, things that you deal with on a regular basis on Earth as a human. So it appears that what has been hiding from you has to do with this Ace of Pentacles. Something new is coming your way. Something new is going to happen in your life. And it's going to have to do with working with other people, getting together. Maybe it's a tribe of people. Maybe it's your family. Maybe it's good friends. But it's getting together in such a way that it's magical. It is absolutely magical. And it could be that you're starting some kind of new creative project and you've gotten the new idea for it, or somebody has brought forth the new idea for it. Whatever it is helping you to balance some really passionate things going on in your life. You are trying to balance, and this new project, this new beginning, whatever this is going to help you balance certain things in your life that have needed to be balanced for quite a long time. And I do believe whatever this is, it has to do with helping out Mother Earth. The idea has been a shadow for you previously, just a little inkling in the mind. You've been working on it subconsciously, trying to find a way to bring that idea to the foreground. You know it's there. Maybe you dreamt about it and you just can't quite remember the dream. You maybe remember a group of people and doing something magical with that group of people. You might remember in a dream maybe mixing up a potion Doesn't have to be witchy. I'm just doing it witchy because that's what these cards are, is the Green Witch Tarot. But this idea has been coming forth to you in some way. But it's just kind of like having the right word on the tip of your tongue and just not being able to grab it, okay? But what this is saying is that that idea is, it's time. It's time this week for that idea to come forth. And you will be working with other people with this idea. You'll be bringing other people on board and figuring out ways in which to bring this idea forth into the world. And to do it in such a way that it is accepted. Because it is for Mother Earth. It is definitely for Mother Earth. So it is very important to you to make sure that this idea is received well. So it's going to take some major balance here to alchemize how people feel, what they think. You're kind of bringing all of the essence of the human, the spiritual, the mental, the physical, the emotional, all together into one. This is part of this idea planning, okay? Actually looking into the magic of what you can do. So that's bringing all those together because that is what you need to help Mother Earth with whatever this idea happens to be. And everybody's going to come on board with it. Whoever you tell about this, they're going to want to be a part of it. So you needn't worry about finding anybody to help you out. So this is what the week of December 2nd through the 8th has in store for you, or the plan anyway. So be prepared. It's an awesome week here, Pile 1. Take care. Hello, Pile 2. Welcome to your weekly forecast for December 2nd through December 8th. And you've chosen the pile with the gorgeous Labradorite. Kind of reminds me of a peacock for some reason. So we will set that over here. And the first card in this reading is going to be the idea of what this entire week is going to be, or the theme. So we have the Two of Wands here. So it looks like the theme of this week is going to be some kind of creative decision. You need to decide between maybe one or two hobbies that you're working on. You need to decide between two things that you're very passionate about. Doesn't necessarily have to be hobbies, could be something else. So let's find out a little bit more with the other cards here. So we have the Page of Amethyst, or the Page of Swords. We have the Two of Pentacles. We have the Four of Amethyst, or the Four of Swords. And we have the Knight of Wands. And we have the Knight of Chalices. All right, so let's take a look at this decision here. Knight of Chalices, by the way, is Knight of Cups. So it looks like, Pile 2, you have a new thought that has something to do with a decision that you have to make, okay, on whatever this was, whether it be, again, creative idea, passionate idea, something that's going on in your life that has to do with something you love to do, something you want to create. You have a new idea. Something's going on in your mind that says, I've got an idea about this. Question is, with the Two of Pentacles, can you figure out or work into this new idea, this new decision? Can you figure out with the Two of Pentacles how to balance what's already going on in your life? Because you know that whatever decision you make here, it's going to pretty much, if you're looking at his hands as a scale, it's going to take a lot of your time and a lot of your energy. So it's being suggested. You've got this going on in your mind. You've got this decision that you need to make. You are trying to figure out how to balance everything. So Spirit is saying with the Four of Athames here, the Four of Swords, is maybe it's a good idea if you take a breather, stop thinking about it so strongly, because I feel like that's all that's in your mind, okay? Every waking moment, you're trying to figure this out. And I believe Spirit is saying for the week, it's probably a good idea to just lay back and see what thoughts come into your mind. Because if Spirit is trying to reach you, or your spirit team or your guides are trying to reach you, when you are so full bore on trying to figure this out, you're not catching it at all. You're not hearing anything that they have to say to try and make this decision that you have to make easier. So just lay back and see if you get any insight that way. The insight that you receive from taking time to allow messages to come in is going to help you make this decision, whatever that is. And to move forward with this Knight of Wands, to move forward, even if it means taking a little bit of a risk, it's going to get you moving, not just being in the planning stage. It's going to get you moving. And with the Knight of Cups, it's going to be something that you are quite pleased with. The decision that you make, you are going to be very pleased with. It's an opportunity that you can actually get started on. And again, we have two knights here at the end. It's something active. You need to get active, but you need to make that decision first, right? And you need to be able to balance this big, whatever this big passion is, whatever this big creation is, whatever this is that's in your mind, that's been building up in your mind, you need to have the time and the energy for it, which is another reason to get a little extra rest also. Not just to get your messages, but just to be ready for the action that has to take place to get this idea off the ground. And as you see with the Two of Wands here, this is a very happy person in a very happy home. It's beautiful. And we're also seeing the fall colors. There's leaves here, at least in my part of the world. It's winter, or coming up on winter, and the leaves have fallen, but the colors, we're just getting out of the colors, and some of the leaves are still clinging onto the trees. So this timing seems to be quite perfect for whatever this creative decision is you have to make, this passionate decision. But if you take the time, Spirit is saying, if you take the time to take a breather, meditate maybe, or just lay back, close your eyes, shut out the world. Don't go to sleep, but shut out the world and try to listen to any guidance that you may get. Movement forward is what the end of the week has in store. And we have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Wands. So this idea goes hand in hand here to get moving on this idea. And you can see she's facing, in fact, the horse is going toward that Two of Wands. And you'll be pleased. So pile 2, that is what the week of December 2nd through December 8th has in store for you. Until next time, take care. Hello, pile 3. So you chose the pile with the amethyst. I can't really call this a point because it actually has been split in half, not by me, but split in half, but it still has two faceted sections here. Beautiful. Okay, so first card on this pile is going to give us an idea of what this week is all about, the theme of this week. And we have the Four of Pentacles. So it looks like this week may be about time, money, energy, as though you would like to hold all that into yourself. Private time, perhaps you could call it. A stabilizing of your energy, a structuring of your energy and time. and you really would like to not have interruption if you can help it. Let's take this a little further and see what the cards have to say. We have the Lady and the Lord, or the Lovers card. We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Ace of Wands, the Eight of Chalices, or Eight of Cups, and the Seven of Wands. Okay, so the first card here, the Lovers, or the Lady and the Lord as it's in this deck. Many people think that this is a card of relationship, and it can be, it definitely can be. However, we don't have a lot of cups through this reading. We have one. And so I'm going to say that the Lovers card is literally about connection. In this particular case for this week, I believe it's about connection, and that you are feeling with this Four of Pentacles that you just don't want to have any connection with anybody. You just want to like stay into yourself. Let's say stay inside your home and just be with you. And I think the way that it looks with the Seven of Pentacles is that you have actually been kind of planning this previously, almost like a mini vacation in a way, that you've been kind of planning it, and you know the time has not come quickly enough for you. It's been really difficult for you to be patient for this time, whatever this time period is, and it's showing, you know, a Seven of Pentacles. So maybe the seven is indicating the 7 days of this week. You've been waiting for this week. And while you're in this Four of Pentacles world, you have a desire to grow somehow, either yourself or grow something that you're really, really excited about, something that you maybe have thought about for a long time and would like to finally bring forth. You want to be able to think about that and work on that. And with the Eight of Chalices, or Eight of Cups, it looks like you are going to really put your intuition to the test here in figuring out perhaps what this is. What is it that you really want to do? It has to do with connection. Maybe this whole thing is being off on your own, being able to just be on your own and find a way to make your intuition grow to the point where you're mastering it, and that you no longer feel like you just have to defend every intuitive hit that you get. I feel like you've been sharing, you know, intuitive hits with people, but it hasn't been received very well, which is why you feel like you have to defend whatever intuitive hits you have. You know that you have psychic inclinations. You know this, and you want it to grow. You do want it to grow. So I do believe this week, you know, where usually a Four of Pentacles is about, you know, for some people it's about hoarding. And maybe you are hoarding your time. Maybe you're hoarding your energy. But hoarding is not at all a word that I would like to use for this particular reading, because what you're trying to do here by closing yourself off is to stabilize your time and your energy to connect with the higher realms. We're saying Lady and Lord here. We're going to look at this as you are reaching into your higher self. You are reaching into your spirit team, your spirit guides, and asking them to connect with you, to help you. And you've been waiting for this week. It's had to have been planned because apparently you are extremely busy and it's difficult for you to plan this time. So you are taking this week to work on this plan that you are so passionate about, because you want to master your intuition. You want to be emotionally strong when it comes to what comes in, what flows in. You want to be able to be certain of what is flowing into your mind and not have to try to defend what that is, what your intuitive hit is all about. Now, this is not to say that this is all going to happen in a week. In other words, it's going to probably take time to connect the way that you want to, and it definitely takes time to master. And Spirit is saying, whatever you do, do not walk away, because maybe it doesn't all happen for you the way that you want it to. You may already have in your head, something, this is how you want this to go because you're so passionate about it. And you want things to transform right now. Spirit is saying it takes patience and time to master what you're attempting to do. So do not, they say, walk away if it doesn't come out exactly the way you would like it to, in exactly the amount of time that you would like it to. Try not to feel stressed that you only have this week. That's not the case at all. Time is non-existent, right? And when it comes to dealing with the higher realms or your higher self, then time means nothing. You can work on this at any point in time. But this week, apparently you really have this in your mind. So pile 3, that is what December 2nd through the 8th is all about for you. Until next time, take care.